Hi Ducks and Dragons, it's Miss Kwan here to do social studies with you all again. Do we know what this is? This is a globe. It shows us the entire world. Since we've been learning about Richmond and Iqaluit, let's look at a map of Canada over here. We live in the city of Richmond, where this star is. Do you know what the blue land behind it is called? That's British Columbia. It's a province. In Canada, we have 10 provinces. Let's find Iqaluit. It's this star over here. It's a part of the territory called Nunavut. That's this whole green piece of land. Now let's look closer at the province of Nunavut. There it is. This land is Nunavut. What do you notice about it? There are many small pieces of land, and they're called islands because they are surrounded by water. Iqaluit is at the end of this island called Baffin Island. Baffin Island is surrounded by different bodies of water. A big body of water is called the Arctic Ocean, which is right over here. The Arctic Ocean is very, very cold. Now, Iqaluit used to be called Frobisher Bay, but now we call it Iqaluit. Do you recognize this piece of land that we just talked about? Iqaluit is right here, and it's located on Baffin Island. The island is surrounded by water, this blue stuff right here. And that's why, to get there, we need to either take an airplane or a boat, which we talked about last time. Let's learn a little bit more about Nunavut. Here is the flag. You probably have already seen this flag. This is the Canadian flag. That's for our country. But for the territory, they have this flag. Do you know what this red piece is right here? It's called an Inukshuk, and it is from the Inuit tradition. It marks special places and tells people, travelers, where to go. You can see the real rock Inukshuk over here. Now, the star in the corner also is a symbol of where to go and also symbolizes elders' wisdom. Elders are members of the Inuit community that know a lot about their traditions and cultures and pass it down to the younger people. Now let's talk about the plants in Nunavut. As we know, it is very, very cold for most of the year, and there's only 2 months where there's sunlight. So the plants look a little bit different than the ones we find here. There are short shrubs, mosses, and flowers, but we don't see any tall trees like this one here because they don't have the time to grow in the sun. This is a purple saxifrage. It is the official flower of Nunavut. And this is the official bird of Nunavut, called rock ptarmigan. That's right, it's not ptarmigan, the P is silent. So it's rock ptarmigan. And these birds have to be special because they survive all year in the cold. So they often have white feathers or some specks of brown so that they can camouflage. They also have sharp black claws so they can dig into the snow and find vegetation, plants, and stuff to eat. We have learned quite a bit about Nunavut. It's such a cool place. Would you like to visit there one day? What else do you want to know about Nunavut?